I don't know how it is that Snowy is so confident that small blind doesn't have ace king. Is it because I have blocked the ace? So he raises to 16, and I shouldn't call. I should either raise half pot 33% of the time or fold, mostly fold. So I did right. For the most part, you don't want to get into a no man's land. You don't want to get into a no man's land. So here ace jack is mostly a fold or a raise some of the time, but calling is negative 0.74. So, or 0.79. So once you do make the mistake of not raising at least half pot, then you really need to consider that this is under the gun versus small blind. What is small blind's range? So small blind's range is kings, jacks, aces, tens, tens bet some of the time, fives bet 100% of the time, ace queen, ace king, these all bet a lot, these suited, hearts, the non-flush, interesting, the non-flush, so they bet on the flop because the other guy, because if you have the backdoor, you don't have to bet as much. Ace queen, I think the clubs just check. Let's see, ace king, where's the suited ace king? Where's the clubs? What? Why doesn't it have club ace king? It's weird. Ace king of diamonds. It's a check. What about ace king of clubs? Where is the ace king of clubs? Ace queen. Yeah, all of these have no suited ace kings. So where do they fall under? I don't get it. Ace king. Ace king. Oh, right. There's no such thing as ace king of clubs. Okay. Whew. Because the club is taken. So you would have ace 4 of clubs, ace 4, where's the ace 4 of the clubs? Oh, I have the ace of clubs up there, that's why ace 4 of clubs is not part of it. Okay. Whew, that was, at least we worked that out. I have the ace of club, and so there's no 4. Alright, makes sense. Makes sense. Alright. So he has, when he bets half pot, he's betting ace queen, he's betting his overcards, so I can hang on. So he has a lot of ace queen, oops, he has a lot of ace queen that he's betting 100% of the time. Ace queen here, 100%, 79% with the backdoor flush draw. Okay, and ace 9. Okay, ace 8. So he's got a whole lot of cards that are betting half pot as a bluff. So that's why ace jack is a hanging on thing. He doesn't just have ace king. And I have the best jack. So that's why. So that clarifies a lot. That's why you hang on, because the small blind can be betting a lot. 3-betting a lot of the suited aces and then leading. So there's a lot of bluffs. So ace jack is definitely a hanging on. So that makes sense. By looking at the range of the small blind here, we can tell that he's betting half pot on a lot of things. So good. So that's why ace jack is tenaciously going to hang on. Makes sense. So let's see. Pre-flop, don't just flat the $16. Either raise 33% of the time to half pot, or a sliver to whole pot. All of it is 0 EV. So that's another consideration, is that it's going to be 0 EV. So it's best to fold the ace jack. Best to fold the ace jack. But some of the times, if you want to go, you can go. And also consider stack size, and consider you're under the gun and he's in the small blind. Alright. So the flop has a jack in it, and the small blind continuation bets from out of position. Ace jack is definitely a hanging on. You can, on the flop, you can even click it back 3% of the time if you don't have the nut flush backdoor draw. So this ace, if this ace was a club, see, if you have ace of club, your EV for just calling is 3.68 EV, and you don't have to raise if you have the backdoor flush draw. Underline. Alright, and then on the turn, you still want to hang on because he's still betting. So let's see. He's still betting a bunch of stuff. So let's get to the turn and look at the range. When he bets half pot, this is the turn, half pot. He has ace queen, 1 card straight. Yeah, ace queen is a 1 card straight. So he's still betting that 74% of the time. He does have ace king, but even 5s are betting. All the 5s. And ace 4 betting some of the time. Jacks are betting on, oh yeah, that's a set. These beat you. All these up here beat you. The 5s don't beat you. Ace 4. So, ace 4. With spade. These, they don't block your flush draws. So these bet because they don't block the clubs. And then, yeah, all of this. They don't block the clubs. Okay. See, no clubs here. No queen club, no 4 of clubs. So you don't want to block the flush draw. or small blind doesn't want to block the flush draw so that under the gun can fold the draws. When the small blind doesn't hold any clubs, there's more chance that the under the gun is on a draw and would fold. Okay, all right, cool. So you still hang on, and the EV difference is 3.17. Look at that. This guy here should call 36, should not fold to the 36. That was in game, I actually folded. So let me write that down. See, it's so hard to know. Because in game, I folded because of the 36 double barrel. I thought he had ace king. Interesting, huh? 3.17 EV. So that's an interesting case. Big lesson.